看汉天卫视的节目，我是黄蓉。在我们今天的节目现场呢，我们邀请到了两位重量级的嘉宾，他们是来自 Caesar's Finest 的 AAA 和 Caesar's Finest 这个公司的非常非常好的两位嘉宾，给我们介绍什么东西来呢？我们先来欢迎第一位是Tharanga，你好 Tharanga，nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, and I'm very glad to be here at HTTV, and Dr. Lee and his staff is amazing, and I'm very grateful for this show today.
Thank you. All right, we have another important guest today, and his name is Nedum. Hi, Nedum.
Hi, how are you? And it's a pleasure for me to be here at HTTV. It's an honor for me to represent my products and my country's product to the Chinese market.
Wow, that's good. So I just heard you guys, you're gonna make a business with Alibaba, right?
Yes.
Well, that's the plan for, actually, I am partnering up with Mr. Nadam, Caesar's Finest 888, and my goal is to partner up with Alibaba e-commerce and to promote this product in China. And I go to China, and this is one of my favorite countries. Actually, I love going there, and I think they deserve the best, and I want to introduce and take this to China.
Yeah, I have to introduce my audience. One thing is because I just introduced you guys for two names of the Caesar's Finest, and another one is Caesar's Finest 888. So why you have two names?
So basically, Caesar Finest 888 is created for only the Chinese market.
Wow, VIP.
Yes,
Exactly.
VIP China.
Oh, that's very good. So it's totally for Chinese market and for China.
Yes.
Exactly, only for China.
Wow, that's
Nobody
very
else.
That's very good. So back to the point, and you guys have a very good product today to introduce our audience today. So can you introduce what are they?
So basically, first of all, I'm from Tunisia.
Oh,
Tunis in Chinese.
Tunis.
Tunis in
Yeah.
Chinese. My country is known by growing olive trees, and Tunisia has been growing olive trees for over 3,000 years.
Wow,
Actually,
that's a long history.
yes,
About that.
and the Phoenicians brought the olive trees, and when they started building Carthage, so and then since then it has been a culture to grow olive trees and produce olive oil. So the main product that we're going to be talking about today is olive oil. And since Tunisia became the first exporter of olive oil in the world this year, and the second largest producer of olive oil after Spain, so I think it's a good opportunity for me to introduce the olive oil to the end consumer, to the consumer directly. Because unfortunately, Tunisian olive oil was kind of commercialized through Italians and Spanish, because all the Spanish and Italian producers, they come and buy the olive oil from Tunisia in bulk, bottle it in Italy and bottle it in Spain, and they sell it as Italian and Spanish olive oil. So for me, this is a good opportunity to start really promoting the Tunisian olive oil and sell
The
with
original place.
the
right?
original place, exactly. And Tunisia has been growing olive trees before Italy, before Spain, because the Romans took it from the Carthaginians. That's when the Romans started planting olive trees in south of Italy, and you know, sure about the history, how Carthage and Rome used to fight over the Mediterranean islands. So that's how when Carthage got destroyed by the Romans preserved and kept all the agricultural knowledge that the Carthaginians had, and they transferred it to Rome and Italy.
And I also want to add to that what Mr. Nadam said, and this is organic. It's not artificially any
Correct.
correct, right?
So olive trees in Tunisia, they're still planted the way that we used to plant them centuries ago. So
So
they're-
totally organic.
Organic.
The
There's
oil
there's
is
no
organic.
artificial. Yes.
it's naturally irrigated.
Yeah.
Actually, the distance between each tree is average about 20 to 25 meters. So it's
Okay.
only
So make more space to make them to
Exactly.
grow up and
To
make
grow
them
up and breathe.
healthy,
and,
happy.
and only we only use rain. We don't use any irrigation or anything.
Wow.
And the beauty about the Tunisian olive trees, it's hand-picked. The olives are hand-picked. It's not a machine that shakes the tree and get all the olives on the ground, and then
Wow.
they go squeeze the olives to get the olive oil. It's like a culture. Every winter, actually, the harvest season is starting next week, and every time when the harvest season starts, the whole country is like so excited, to collect the olives. And exactly,
for
it's
the-
like
for the
a,
market.
it's like a tradition. You know what I mean?
So really, I can't wait because I was invited to go and see this whole process and experience, touch, smell, taste. So I can't wait
Yeah.
to go to Tunisia.
I think I already smelled it.
I know, I already smell it too. I can't wait. And I also, Mr. Nedam, I would like to explain because some of the trees that you told me something very special, that it was like more than 2,500
Yes,
years
there-
old. And there are so many
Wow.
trees, and he has access to these trees.
So you have
And-
your own farm or?
Basically, my grandparents has been growing olive trees for centuries.
Oh.
One of our farms, one of my grandparents' farm, is it's over 450 years old. When I mean the farm is over 450 years old, it means the tree is over 450 years old.
Exactly, of course.
Exactly. So, and there are other farms or other areas where there are trees that they are over 2,500 years old. And actually, I have a project with these trees.
Trees
that I
are, it's
wanna-
going to be very exciting,
that
and
I
we're going to
really
make a
wanna
second
develop.
yes, and we're going to make another announcement on that. And I'm very, very excited. When we are ready, we'll come back here
I'm
and we'll
sorry
make a
too.
great
Yeah.
announcement. And also, Mr. Nedam, would you tell us, like, how many varieties? I mean, there are so many varieties of olive oil, and if you could also kind of educate us, what is why is it why is it unique?
So basically, the olives variety goes from it's different from the northern part to the southern part to the central part of Tunisia because of the climate. So in the northern part, the Chetui variety is more spicy. It's more bitter, and it has that spicy taste in the throat
throat?
when you eat it. The more south you go, the mildest it goes.
Oh,
So-
really?
So it becomes
Interesting.
more
Interesting, I didn't
softer.
know that.
First time.
It's all,
I was like, I have this
Exactly.
question, why is it variety?
But I have another question. So about your product, I have a question about which one is your favorite?
My favorite is a blend of a little bit of the northern part and the southern part. So it's not that spicy, and it's perfect. It's
So we
perfect.
have that one here today.
Actually, we have it here. I've been selling this product to Trader Joe's nationwide in the U.S. And it's in the blue tin. It's called the Tunisian.
Oh, Trader Joe's.
Yes.
Wow!
You
I have
need
to
it.
see that.
I know,
picture.
right? But they're flying off of the shelves because
would-
I
I would
was
try
I
it.
was there the other day to buy one, but I couldn't buy. I couldn't find. They were sold out.
Sold out?
So
It's-
I
it's-
mean, that
it's-
wasn't
it's
fair
flying-
because I couldn't
It's-
buy one.
it's
So
flying out of
I
the
mean,
shelves.
for Chinese culture, people just use. For American people, they use the oil for maybe salad or something. For Chinese culture, what do you think for this oil?
Okay.
Cook
The-
for something?
Olive oil, it can be used in several things. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
in the ancient time, they even used olive oil for fuel lamps because they used to put olive oil and just put a light, and then they used the olive oil as a lighter.
Oh, wow!
So there are so many uses for olive oil. Olive oil is very healthy for the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Women, I mean,
I must say this. Growing up in Sri Lanka, I used a lot of olive oil in my
For hair?
and somewhat
Okay.
in the
No
olive
wonder
and-
you have very shining hair.
olive oil and coconut oil both, but olive oil is very special. Very
Yes,
special.
olive
It's
oil.
organic
Yeah.
and natural.
of course, it's organic and natural. So for centuries, women used to use olive oil in their skin to keep it
Oh,
soft,
because moisture.
moisture, and avoid wrinkles.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
that's very
Stay-
good.
it
Very good
stays
to know
young.
I
that.
want to start
So
using it.
If you go to
Prevent
Tunisia,
this one.
I know, right? Can avoid
so
all
if you
these
go to
procedures.
Tunisia, the women look younger than when, like for example, you look at Tunisian women and European women, for example. They look much younger because of the use of olive oil and the weather. Also, of course, it helps.
Yeah.
And they used to use a lot in their hair.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps the hair soft and straight, and gives it that shiny look.
Wow. So we bought one bottle and we have so many ways to use that.
It's very healthy, so it kind of protects you from cancer. To give you an example, my grandfather used to have a teacup of olive oil every morning.
Every morning?
Every
Does he
morning.
drink the oil?
Just the oil.
Wow.
At the age of 96, he still climbed the olive tree,
Oh
and he
my
was so heavy.
god.
Never get sick. Never get sick. And
How tall the trees?
oh, they're pretty big trees.
Pretty
No, they're
Okay.
not very tall actually, but they're kind of.
Wow.
My other grandfather, which is my mother's side,
Uh-huh.
this is kind of funny.
Oh, but very good to know that. Let's know this.
And this is his secret, olive oil.
Olive oil is a
He
secret.
had my mom when he was 82 years old.
82 years old? Are you sure about
Yes.
that?
So my grandfather was born in 1880, and he had my mom when he was 82 years old.
I can't believe
What to
it.
do with the olive oil? Anyway, so we are.
We should go to Discovery Channel
Why
and
not?
talk about this one.
82 years
This
old.
amazing things.
And also, Mr. Nadem, I know you have more than 60 products, and we talk about olive oil, of course, it's the finest and the best and organic, and stay tuned, China, we are coming to you. And also, in addition, the top 3 selling products, olive oil, dates, and sardine. I
Correct.
would like you to please, let's talk about dates, and then...
Okay. So Tunisia, Northern Africa, is
Yes.
known by the Noor dates. The Noor dates are, they exist mostly in the northern desert, which is Tunisia and Algeria. A little bit also it exists in Israel, Palestine. And a century ago, the Californians took the palm trees and planted them in Palm Springs. So now the Noor dates exist in only 4 regions in the 4 countries in the planet.
Oh.
4 countries in the planet.
That's it,
also-
yes.
that's so special.
The largest production is in North Africa between Algeria and Tunisia.
Okay.
The other production is in California and
California.
Palestine and in Israel. So Tunisia is known by Noor dates. It's really delicious. The good thing about the dates are they are sweet and it's natural sugar.
And they are again organic,
Wow.
nothing
And organic,
So
and-
that's
And won't get fat.
Won't they?
I don't know about that. I mean,
No, actually it is, yes.
I think there are so many
know
women
my
will focus
daughter
on this
used to
question.
dates
And-
every
and-
day for her in her shake.
Exactly, you can use it as a shake, you can eat it.
Yeah,
It's better
they-
than, actually it's healthier to give dates to your kids than candies. The dates are basically in the most beautiful oases in the Tunisian Sahara and the Algerian Sahara. So basically it's naturally irrigated with hot springs. So if you plant this palm tree in a regular other land, it won't grow and won't produce dates like it's over there because the palm trees are irrigated by hot springs, naturally
Yes.
irrigated by hot spring, and you have to have a certain temperature. The water has a certain temperature to really feed these palm trees.
They
to
have
get
some
to the
certain conditions to grow up and
Exactly.
get
So-
health and have some better oil. right?
Exactly. So it's much tastier. The seed is it's quite good. So it has a lot of texture in it. The fruit has a good texture in it. It's soft, and it's very delicious.
Of course, it is very delicious, and we have tried.
Can we
I
after this show
agree.
and let me try this?
I
one?
know,
Of course,
I know, right, Rene? We should bring some.
we would like to offer the best from Tunisia to the Chinese market.
Wow, that's very
Of course.
good.
And
the
I
quality
mean-
should be make the audience they will okay, I can buy them. They are
I know,
safe.
there's-
Of course.
Of course, that would be like, and also now we talk about olive oil and dates, and the next product is the next top-selling product is also sardine. Mr. Nadem, would you please tell us
Of
more a
course.
little bit about
Yeah.
sardine and
Sardines is the sardines that we're selling from Tunisia is the Mediterranean sardines. Mediterranean sardines are known by being a little smaller than the Atlantic and the Pacific sardines, and the beauty of the Mediterranean sardines, they are like you can eat it with the bones, and
With the bones?
with the bones.
yes, with the
Oh.
bones, because the bones are so soft. And actually, the omega-3, which is the most healthy
I
part,
know, omega 3.
Is-
It's very good. I used to take
is
that,
in the
yeah.
bones. If you if you throw away the bones, basically you're
You
throwing
throw
away the omega-3.
Omega-3.
Yeah.
So
Can't do
basically,
that.
the Mediterranean sardines are smaller, doesn't have any scalds, so basically you don't need to clean it. The skin is so soft. I mean, if you just wipe it with your finger, it's gone. And it's a very fine fish, very fragile. So the way we process it, the fishermen, they go very late at night. They capture the sardines from the Mediterranean, and by 4 o'clock in the morning,
Ooh.
it's shipped straight to the factory.
Okay.
That's where it's processed, cleaned, and then canned in our cans, and then shipped overseas for China, for US, for
Wow, which means the fish are so fresh.
which is very fresh, and also it's a it's a very delicious sardine compared to the Atlantic and the Pacific
I'm
sardines.
hungry now.
And,
I
and,
know,
and in
I
the
want-
sardines we have so many flavors, so we put
Oh,
Oh, you
We
have
use-
so
like
many
what
flavors.
kind of flavor?
so basically the main one is the sardines in olive oil, which is the
Yeah, of
healthiest.
course.
There are some people they like it in water. We
Okay.
provide that too, and then we have different flavors like sardines and harissa. Harissa is a Tunisian traditional spice.
Oh,
It's a red pepper.
is it hot
Well,
and
I'm
spicy?
just now, Rice, I'm just being very authentic here. Your brain is always an idea maker. How about, Mr. Nadam, we will come up with a very special flavor just for China.
Yeah.
And
We are looking
We-
for one.
Actually, the red can on the table is
Oh, that one?
yes, that's the
Okay.
sardines and harissa. It is a red pepper paste that is made out of sun-dried red pepper that exists only in Tunisia. It's a special variety of peppers, and the Berbers used to make this dish. It's called harissa, and now it's a very trendy dish that everybody's using it. Like if you go to the fanciest restaurant around New York, Los Angeles,
Oh, wow.
they all have harissa right now. It's becoming like a trend. So
Awesome.
we did the harissa, the sardines and harissa. We also supply sardines and lemons. Sardines. We do sardines and tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce is
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
actually people just want to give some flavor they want and mix
Exactly.
the fish together.
The good thing about sardines, you can use them in a sandwich because you can eat the whole thing. You can use them in salads. You can use them in pasta.
So much to do, so much to do, and I'm very, very excited, and this is amazing, and thank you, Mr. Nadam.
You are
and,
very welcome.
So, in conclusion, I would like to tell China, stay ready, and we'll be coming up with this amazing 3 products to begin with, right, Mr. Nadam? Because we
Of
have
course.
60 products, but we want to come up with the top 3 selling products, which is olive oil, dates, and sardine.
Okay, one more thing, I have to taste that after the show, okay?
Of course,
Yeah,
I will
because
try
that-
it.
of course, of course.
And so
Thank you for
I-
coming here. Thank you
and
so
also
much. And
Sheshen,
Oh.
Myanmar, China, and I will be visiting you. I'll be coming there with all these great products and
Oh my
meeting
God.
you. And I love you. How to say I love you in China?
我爱你们，
I Niman.
我爱你们。
I do my
Wo
best.
ai niman.
Wo I do my best. Wo I Niman. Sheshen.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming here, coming for our show and bring this so perfect product.
Thank you so
course,
much
the
for
best.
having me, and thank you for giving the opportunity to my country to present
Of course.
the products to China, and we are here to supply the best to the best.
And also to Sri Lanka to coming along. As although I'm
Yeah.
here, I'm from
And
Sri
thank you
Lanka
for-
because Sri Lanka and China is the best friends. So yeah,
Exactly.
of course,
Thank
you
you,
know that.
Trianga, for you because you're giving us this opportunity, and I'm so grateful to have her as a partner for the Chinese market. And it's a pleasure to have this beautiful lady, working with us.
Okay,
It's
perfect.
my honor. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
非常感谢你们这节的这位2位嘉宾跟我们一起来介绍了这么好的一个产品呢，也是希望观众朋友能够去尝试一下。那么我们再次感谢，Thank you so much。
Thank you.